Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be talking about how to calculate your risk per trade. Now let me give you a little background on this. A lot of times I see a lot of traders crying out that they've blown their accounts over a couple of trades, maybe 2, 3 trades, and the account is gone. Sometimes I just wonder if what type of education they got before they started trading. Now, a lot of traders blow their accounts because they don't understand how to calculate their risk per trade. So in this session, I will go straight to the point and teach you how to calculate your risk per trade. You need to understand that for every trade, there is a risk to it. And if you are able to calculate that risk, you're in a better position to manage that particular trade. So let's dive into it. The first thing you need to do is determine the price where you want to enter a trade. Now this is a live trade. We're actually on it. I will show you my trades, the live trades. So I decided to use a live trade. You can check the date. Now, first of all, you need to determine the price at which you want to enter this trade. For example, after our calculation, after our analysis, we decided that we want to enter this trade at 1.27394. That's the price we wanted to enter the trade. So what you need to do is determine where your stop loss is going to be. Determine that the stop loss will be around 1.2791. Now, if you check this, for those that don't know how to use this, I'll just teach you. It's called the long position tool. You pick the long position tool and place it at the price where you want, then also adjust it to where the stop loss is. So now the red part indicates your risk, while the green part indicates your reward. If you look at this, you'll find out there are a couple of inscriptions on this. Let me see if I can get a marker. Now, if you look at this particular one, it says 12.8. What that means is the number of pips from your entry to your stop loss is about 12.8 pips. Now, look at up here also, you see that here it's about 37.2. So the number of pips to your profit target is about 37.2. Now, doing this, having the ratio of the target to your stop loss, you will have a risk to reward ratio of 2.91. We'll talk about in another video. I'm going to tell you about the importance of risk to reward ratio and how you can use it to play in your favor. So before we continue, I would like you to subscribe to the channel if you have not, and at the same time I would like you to on the notification bell, so that at every point I release a video, you will be the first to see it. So let's go back to what we're talking about. Now, once you have been able to determine this, what you need to do is go to babypips.com. Once you go to babypips.com, it opens up this page for you. Go to tools, then go to position size calculator. Tools, position size calculator. Now it opens up this is where it brings you to. Let's just read this. It says one of the most important tools in a trader's bag is risk management. Proper position sizing is the key to managing risk and to avoid blowing out your account on a single trade. With a few simple inputs, our position size calculator will help you find the approximate amount of currency units to buy or sell to control your maximum risk per position. To use the position size calculator, enter the currency pair you are trading, your account size, the percentage of your account you wish to risk. Our position sizing calculator will suggest position sizes based on the information you have provided. So let's look at what this means. Now, our account currency is in US dollars. You can change it if yours is in euros or Japanese yen or British pound or chef franc. So this time, for the purpose of this class, we use US dollars. Now, let's say your account is $1,000 and you have decided, you need to decide what percentage of your account you want to risk per trade. Usually, I would advise you to risk between 0.5 to 2%. Now, let's say we're risking 1% of our account. Then the stop loss, remember our stop loss was 12.7 or so. That's stop loss P. You now choose the currency that you want to trade, currency pair you want to trade. That is US dollar versus Canadian dollar. Now there's another pop-up because of there's another pop-up that says current USD card ask price. Now, where do you find this? You go back to your trading view or to your MT4. You see these two numbers, they're very important. If you don't know how to set this, you can request on the comment section for me to show how to ensure that your bid and ask price shows on your trading view. Now, this is the bid price, this is the ask price. So what you need to do is just copy this number 1.27880. Just take the number as it is, 1.27880. It's not a static number because price is never static. So you pick the one you could take at that moment and click on calculate. Now, if you click on calculate, the position size calculator will bring out the following results. Amount at risk. Now, this amount at risk tells you how much you're going to lose if this trade fails. So what it means is that if the trade fails, you're just going to lose $10 out of the $1,000. Now, why is this so? Remember when we were keying in our figures, we said we are willing to risk 1% of our account. Now, this is really not where we are interested in. We are looking at how to generate the lot size for which we're going to trade, because it's actually the lot size that you're going to enter in the trade. Now, what you look at is you're coming down to the standard lots, because that is what most brokers offer. They offer standard lots. I will do a video explaining the difference between standard lots, mini lots, and micro lots. That's when we talk about margin accounts. I will talk about that in subsequent videos. Now, what you should be looking at for the purpose of this class, you'll be looking at the standard lot. So what this means is that you should enter this trade. For you to maintain this risk of $10, you are expected to enter this trade with a standard lot of 0.1. So after you have done this, you now go to your MT4 and make an entry using, is either you're doing it on your system or you're doing that on your phone. So I'll show you how you can enter the lot size on your phone and also how you can enter it on the MT4 on your laptop or your PC. If you have gotten value on this course, I want you to subscribe to the channel and also give us a thumbs up. Click on the notification button so that every time I release a video, you'll be the first to see it. See you in the next video. Thank you.